Hello and welcome. This class was made specially for people who practice surf, but it can also be beneficial to people who would like to work on their flexibility, on their stability and strength. So get something comfy and let's go on the mat. So today we're going to start our practice standing up in Tadasana. Your feet should be hip width apart and you can close your eyes, open your chest, start concentrating on your breathing. Let your shoulders glide towards the back. Your shoulder blades should be trying to reach each other. The insides of your hands can be pointing forward, the top of your head towards the ceiling. In the inhale, you stretch, you become lighter, you expand towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, you become a bit more grounded towards the floor, heavier, you let gravity wash through you. And on the next inhale, you try to start concentrating on the frequency and the depth of your breath. You're gonna want to have the same depth of inhale and of exhale. So still with your eyes closed, try to start concentrating on your breathing, on its sound, its depth, and the movement that comes with your breathing inside of your body. You may realize that in the inhale you expand, your chest opens up, your shoulder blades find themselves at the back of your back, the top of your head expands towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, your feet start grounding a bit more towards the floor. Your legs are heavy towards the floor, your elbows, your shoulders become heavier towards the floor. So this conscious breathing lets you get centered in the moment, in the now. But it is also a great tool for people who work with their balance. So especially surfers, you need to concentrate also on your breathing to be able to get some glue or stability coming from your feet towards the, the surfboard and also towards a moving environment. So this is very helpful for people who are working on grounding, on balancing, on finding stability, be it for sports or for inner work. So try and find a moment when you need it to close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing, concentrate on this duality of the expansion and the grounding. The lightness when I inhale and the heaviness when I exhale. Continue concentrating on your breathing, and now you're going to try and have the largest, most deep inhale you've had all day. And try to pinpoint all the parts of your body, the moving parts of your body when you inhale. And when you cannot inhale anymore, let the exhale wash through you, clean you, cleanse you, and relieve you of anything you don't need anymore. Put your hands together in Anjali Mudra in the middle of your chest with your thumbs towards your heart. Feel the beat of your heart pounding against your thumbs. Concentrate now on your breathing, on its sound, but also on the thud of your heart beating against your thumbs. If you concentrate even deeper, you can even feel some parts of your body that are crackling or thumping, breathing, moving. Ground yourself with this, with realizing what is happening inside of you. One last deep inhale. And on the next exhale, we will open our eyes, open our hands towards the ceiling and stretch, stretch, stretch as if you hadn't stretched all day. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's the morning and you haven't even taken any time for yourself. So go ahead and stretch as you feel it. Imagine you're a cat and you're just waking up from a huge nap, and stretch and listen to your body. Be curious what your body is asking you. Even if it's something you never do, even if it's a way you never stretched before, your body knows. So, and when you've stopped stretching, you can bring your arms to the side of your body, and we're going to start with a balancing exercise. So feet hip width apart. Your hands can be in Anjali Mudra, cactus arms, or whatever works for you. But you're going to put your weight on your left foot. So when we say you put your weight on your left foot, this doesn't mean you lose integrity and you put it all whatever way. No, no, we are going to do it consciously. So the energy of your body is going to come to the inside. Like we call this compressive energy, as if you were pulling up a zipper in the middle of your body, and bring it all in and put your weight on your left foot. Okay, and we're going to start testing what happens when I lift and I move my right foot. It is easier to do this while not moving, not talking, but it is also a test in um, adapting to a changing environment, which is very important when you're practicing surf. So once we've tested the waters, sorry for my silly pun, we're going to put our right foot on the inside of our left leg. Okay, we're going to find the spot on the floor, a focal point, maybe a nice uh, dirt spot, or just a line on the floor. And we're going to stay conscious on our breathing. When we inhale, we become larger towards the ceiling, and when we exhale, we ground towards the floor. And it is the breathing that is going to make us be stable. Okay, so bear in mind, breathe all the time. And when it's getting difficult, breathe even more. Your right leg is going to want to go towards the back, and your left leg towards the right. Breathe in deeply, and if you feel like you can stay there, just do so. And if not, we're going to go a bit higher with our right foot against our left thigh. Okay, maybe try not to put it on the left knee, and then the thigh is a bit harder, a bit more up, but it's easier to keep it in place if you can do so. Left leg goes towards the center, right leg towards the center, but pushing the knee towards the back. Don't forget to breathe, lower your shoulders. If you fall, it's okay, don't worry. We all fall someday, so bear in mind your breath is your best tool for this exercise. And think about this compressive energy, left towards the right, right towards the left. And do whatever you want to do with your arms to try and keep your balance. Breathe. And on the next exhale, we're going to lift our right knee towards our chest. Breathe in deeply, and on the exhale, we're going to straighten our right leg towards the front and slowly lower it towards the floor. Close your eyes, put your hands in Anjali Mudra with your thumbs towards your heart, and try to feel it out. What happened on the right side, on the left side? And if you need, just shake it out. Shake it out if you have some discomfort on your legs, on your arms, on your thighs. Just do whatever works. But observe what is going on inside of me, on my right side, on my left side. Breathe in deeply, find the calm in your breath, in your heartbeat. And stay present in observing without judging. So of course one side is different than the other. It's okay. We're not symmetrical beings. So just observe what happens. And now we're going to open our eyes and put our weight on our right leg. Find a beautiful spot on the floor that you can focus on. And start placing the integrity of the movement towards the compressive energy. Remember, as if you had a zipper going in the middle of your body, reining it all in. Inhale. We're going to start testing with our left leg what happens if I move it around, if I move my torso maybe even a bit more, placing the whole weight of our body on the four corners of our right foot. So you can even test lifting your toes from the floor. What happens? Have I lost my balance? Or have I realized that I'm just glued to the floor and it's all good? Now we're going to come back towards the center and place your left foot on the inside of your right leg. Inhale deeply. Your left leg points towards the back. Your right leg reins it in towards the center. Your hands can do whatever. If you need, just find stability with them. Let them be an accessory, a help. And don't forget to breathe, which is the most important part of it. Inhale, and on the next exhale, bring your left foot a bit higher in your right leg. Glue it towards the inside of your right thigh. And when you find it's okay for you, find the stability, consciousness on the compressive energy towards the center. Right leg is not bopping towards the right, it goes towards the left. We're trying to rein it all in, focus on the point or the spot on the floor. Breathe in deeply, become lighter, larger, expand. And on the exhale, ground yourself towards the floor and rein it all in towards the center of your body. If you find this hard, smile or bring your tongue towards the top of your mouth. Sometimes we start clenching our jaws and it's like, so hard. Try to bring some lightness into it. Try to bring some joy, okay? So if it's hard, smile and it will become easier. And if you fall, don't worry. Come back to us and play with it. Stay curious. You will find that maybe one leg is a trooper and the other one is a bit harder. And other days it will be the other leg. So just stay present and play with it. Last inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to bring our left knee towards our chest. Straighten the left leg towards the front. And lower your left foot on the floor. Hands in Anjali Mudra in the middle of your chest. Feel your heart. Close your eyes and observe what is going on inside of you. What has changed? What has shifted? What is different from my right side, my left side? Most importantly, what my body needs right now. My body is telling me, I want to put my arms down and just shake them up. Maybe this I learned from another yoga teacher, so I love learning from other people, but just shake it out. Shake it out. Shake your arms, shake your legs, and come back to neutral. We're going to go to the top of our mat. Straighten all your body towards the ceiling, your hands towards the ceiling, stretch it out, and on the exhale, hands together, and we're going to forward fold Uttanasana towards the floor. Hands towards the floor, your head goes towards the floor, and your back is relaxed. Feet are hip width apart. Breathe in deeply, and on the exhale, you're going to start pointing your sternum or your chest towards the floor and go towards stretching your legs. It doesn't matter if you're not there today, just try and play. Be curious with your body, with its movement. And this movement of opening up the chest towards the floor is going to help us move our hips and start relaxing the back of our legs. So it's very important to go sweet and softly towards this movement. Observe what is going on. Breathe in deeply, and on the next exhale, we're gonna plant our hands on the floor, right feet towards the back, runner's posture. Open up your chest towards the front. You can maybe bop a bit on the floor just to open it all up. Breathe in deeply. And on the next exhale, we're gonna fold a bit our right leg, concentrate on our core, and lift our arms up in warrior one. If you feel that your back is a bit, it's not vertical, just fold your right leg a bit more and try to rein in your ribs so that you're not hurting your back. Breathe in deeply. And on the next exhale, we're gonna open up in warrior two. So your right feet is open up 90 degrees. And your heels are in the same alignment. You're gonna go a bit more towards the floor. Breathe in deeply as if you were gliding on a wall. Inhale deeply, and on the exhale, your left arm on your left thigh, right arm towards the floor, and we're gonna look towards our right hand. You can glide a bit more towards the floor, and if you want to test, you can bring your right hand towards the front and look towards your right hand. Don't forget to breathe. You're stable. On the next exhale, we're gonna roll our hand towards the back, right hand. Keep observing it. Bring it towards the floor. Plant it on the side of our left leg. Turn our right foot towards the front. Come back to runner's posture. Open up your chest towards the front. Left foot towards the back in plank. You're very strong, so you push the floor away. Your heels try to go towards the floor. The back and the head are on the same alignment. And you're stable, you could stay here forever. Don't worry, we won't. Knees on the floor, feet on the floor, and we're gonna bring all our weight towards the floor. Hands under your shoulder, elbows towards your body. You're gonna put your chin a bit towards your chest, and we're gonna get up in cobra or baby cobra, whatever works for you today. On the next exhale, lower down towards the floor. Turn your toes towards the floor, and we're gonna get up in table or plank posture, whatever works for you. Breathe in deeply, and on the next exhale, Adho Mukha or downwards facing dog. Here you can pedal it out. Push the floor away with your hands. Keep a straight line between your hands and your hips in the same alignment as your head and your back. Pedal it out as much as needed and then find stability in the posture. Breathe in deeply. Share the weight of your body between your hands and your feet evenly. And if you want, you can start working towards straightening your legs, but this is not important. Frankly, the most important is to have a straight back. Breathe in deeply, and on the next exhale, we're going to bring our right foot in the middle of our hands towards the front of the mat. Open up your chest. Look towards the front and maybe Pop it a bit to start opening up the left leg, the right hip. Breathe in. You can fold a bit your left leg, concentrate on your core, and we're going to go up in warrior one. Hands towards the ceiling. If you feel that your back is not straight, you can fold your left leg a bit more. And then after that, you can still straighten it up, but have a straight back. Breathe in deeply. You can look towards your hand if you feel like it. Breathe in on the next exhale. We're gonna open in warrior two. So your left foot is open 90 degrees. Your heels are on the same alignment. Your arms are on the same line as your shoulders. And you observe your right hand. Don't be cheap. Have a good bend on your right leg. Breathe in deeply, and on the next exhale, right hand on right thigh, left hand towards the ceiling, and I'm looking towards my left thumb. Breathing deeply. If you can, glide a bit more towards the floor. And you can try to bring your left hand towards the front. Look towards your left hand. Breathe deeply. And on the next exhale, you're going to bring your left hand towards the back, making a huge circle, observing your left thumb. Left hand towards the floor. And you're going to place your left hand on the floor. Turn your left leg to have your left foot looking forward. Right hand on the floor. We're going to send our right leg towards the back in plank. Here you can move to the front, to the back on your toes. Have a straight line between your shoulders and your feet. Head and the back in the same alignment. Knees on the floor, feet on the floor, and we're going to glide all our way towards the floor. Focus on your pubic bone and your feet being stable for your body. Your hands under your chest, under your elbows, And we're going to go up in cobra or baby cobra. Breathing deeply. On the exhale, we lift. On the next exhale, we go down towards the floor. Turn your toes on the floor. Go up in table or plank posture. And on the next exhale, you can go in downwards facing dog. Pedal it out if you need to. Enjoy the movement. Be curious of what your body needs. Find stability. Breathe in deeply. On the next exhale, you're going to look towards the front. You can walk towards the front or looking way past your hands. You can fold your knees and jump towards the front. Breathe in deeply. Straighten your back. And now we're going to lift our buttocks towards the ceiling in Uttanasana. Our hands, our back, and our head towards the floor. Breathe in deeply. Maybe try to pedal your legs and feel it out, what's happening on the back of my legs. Open up your chest towards the floor. Bend your knees generously. And we're going to lift our arms towards the ceiling in Utkatasana, chair posture. So in chair posture, the important part is to have your back, your lower ribs not flaring out, but working towards each other so that you protect your lower back, and to be very generous with the folding of your legs. Breathe in deeply. Rain it all out towards the floor, Uttanasana. Hands on your thighs, elbows towards your body, and your back parallel towards the floor. Breathe in deeply. Open up your chest towards the floor. On the next exhale, rain it all down. And you're gonna send your right leg towards the back. Runner's posture. Open up your chest. Send your left leg towards the back in plank. It's one of the last planks of the practice, so bear with me. Knees on the floor, feet on the floor, your body towards the floor, hands under your elbows, chin slightly towards your chest. Go up in cobra or baby cobra. Go down to the floor. Turn your toes on the floor. Go up in plank. You are strong. Don't forget it. And now we bend our knees. We push the floor away and we go up in downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we're going to try to find stability very quickly. Your back is in the same alignment as your hands. Breathe in deeply. On the next exhale, we're going to bring our right leg inside our hands towards the front of the mat. Open up your chest. Look towards the front of the mat. Breathe in deeply. On the next exhale, right foot towards the back in plank. Knees on the floor. You can keep your knees together or open them up as wide as a yoga mat. Your toes together and send all your weight back towards your heels. Your hands towards the front and bring your front to the floor or towards the floor. Breathe in deeply. Feel the gravity work on your body, on the opening up of your shoulders, of your chest, of your hips. Send your hands a bit more towards the front so as to give some space between your vertebrae. Feel the breathing bouncing towards the mat and then coming towards you. Let the weight of your own body work for you. Breathe. On the next exhale, you're gonna bring your hands towards your body and start lifting your back, but your neck and your head are gonna be the last ones to come up. Find a vertical spine. And then you can go on Shavasana. So Shavasana is when we lie down on the floor. You straighten your legs. Bring your back slowly on the floor. You can stretch it out. Enjoy this moment for yourself. Open up your feet towards the exterior of your mat. The palms of your hand towards the ceiling. Open up your chest. Your chin is slightly going towards your chest. Your back is completely flushed against the floor. If it's not, you can lift a bit your buttocks up so that it is. And once you've found this delicious Shavasana posture, you can stay there with your eyes closed. Try to concentrate on your breathing, on the sounds, on the feeling of the moment, and stay there. Put the pause on the video and enjoy for a bit. It is very important to stay for a while and let it all simmer. And if you want to, I will leave you on the next video a guided meditation. So it's like 3-5 minutes long. I recommend it highly so that you can let it all impregnate in you and enjoy. I hope you have a beautiful day and that this helped. And don't hesitate and leave me a comment if it has helped. I thank you for practicing with me and I wish you a lovely day. Bye bye.